What's going on, boys and girls? Before we get into today's episode, I just wanted to pop in and tell y'all how much I really appreciate all of the support that we've been getting for the channel. All of the likes, shares, everybody who subscribed, I really appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome. And y'all continue to do that, because the more that y'all help us out, the longer that we can do this. And I want to do this for a long time. So with that being said, today's episode, you guys are in for a treat. I'm going with a good buddy of mine named Jarrod from South Louisiana. We're going to put out some turtle lines with hopes of catching a big old snapping turtle for y'all. So we're going to put them out, let them sit for about 48 hours, come back and check them. So y'all stick around for that. With that being said, I really hope that y'all enjoyed today's episode on Falling Tide TV. Thank y'all. Jarrod's a native of South Louisiana. He was born and raised on a bayou. His family made a living off of this place. Me and Jarrod been knowing each other for a long time. He's a good friend of mine, and he was nice enough to invite me on this journey. And I'll say this, when it comes to catching big old alligator snapping turtles in Louisiana, guys just don't tell each other their spots. They don't show each other where they're catching these things at. And so I'm really honored to be here fishing these turtles with him in one of his favorite spots. And so for that reason, it's going to be an undisclosed location. He's not allowing me to share exactly where we at. I'm not able to film any B-roll footage going out there. But that's okay. At least y'all will be there to see what we catch, if we catch anything. I know right now with Hurricane Laura just coming through, it's got these turtles nice and stirred up, so we got a good chance. So you guys are definitely in for a treat today. So make sure y'all tag along and stay tuned.
Well, you gotta leave the handle on that.
They got a handle on the back.
Oh. Cajun billy pump.
Right there, on that tree. Come around, come on the bottom, make your loop, and come back through this loop. Now, no matter, even though I ain't got the slip knot, no matter how hard he pulls, he ain't gonna pull that off. Which, and you just tie your slip knot, that way, you can't go nowhere. Go give me one of them shafts.
Bring me in a little closer, Capitan. Supposed to be a good driver, I can't tell.
We know your brain don't work that fast.
Marsh
Like a
Bulldog.
tugboat over in the front, what you want?
that bitch got thorns.
Huh?
That fucking tree got thorns.
Well, we're gonna go to this one right here, watch.
Boy, you crazy. I ain't never look at that, look at that. Boy, that thing, look at that. That'll bite you.
He got thorns.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. No, I'm
I got y'all.
That's a bad dude right there, y'all. That Evan Rule to get it. Y'all seen it. Man, that thing's barely broken in. You know that she's getting broken whenever all the paint starts to fall off of it. All the stickers. That motor been brought back from the dead, Joe.
Oh yeah. I think that resurrection of Jesus Christ.
That motor came back like Revelation.
Right. Take your tail, shove it in the meat. And then come around to the bottom where it's thicker. Past that board. There you go.
I think that'll hold.
All right, y'all, we just set out the last line, so y'all stick around and see what we catch on them. Well, suspense is at an all-time high right now. The line's been set out for 48 hours, and for 2 nights straight, all I could dream about is big old snapping turtles walking on the bottom. Today I'm wearing my Jurassic Park shirt in hopes we catch us some big old dinosaurs. So stay with us. I'm headed down there right now to go meet Jarrod, and we're gonna run these lines for y'all. This is how you really add to the suspense right here. You just find yourself stuck in traffic. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. Been here for almost an hour. We might have to weather the storm for this one, y'all. Look at that weather. That's what we about to go into. Jarrod's making a new gaff. This one broke. Making a better one out of this piece of wood here.
Come around it with the grinder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We ain't gonna need none of that. I don't think you're gonna need none that long. That's a boat I carved out of that cypress stump outside. I cut the tree and carved it.
Hopefully by building this gaff here, it'll give us enough time to let this rainstorm pass us up. That rain's something serious, so hopefully we can buy ourselves a little bit of time. A pair of dikes is a multi-tool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell the folks at home what this gaff is used for.
Anything.
Anything.
Anything. Whatever you need. If you need to hook something, hopefully we're gonna gaff us a turtle. And then probably next weekend we're gonna gaff some fish with it. Maybe an alligator or two. We gotta go start fishing alligators. It just helps you get a leverage on something like that.
You can grab it and pull it in the boat.
Pull it in the boat, yep. Not only that, when you got a turtle and all, if he's wrapped up in the stumps or the grasses, you don't want to stick your hand down there because believe me, if he latches on to you, you mean.
So use that handle. So using that handle to keep him a distance from you.
Keep him a distance from. So you holding the line, say, like, well, we're using this extension cord. If you're using this, you got that line in your hand, and say if it's wrapped up in a stump or a leaf, you can take that gaff and twirl it like that and walk it down that line and unhook it. It's from the turtle. They fight when they go in a hole in the wintertime, like an alligator, to get away from the cold. And that's from them fighting. And you can see on that one, that's when with their beaks, when they bite, they put holes in each other. See, you got up here, he clipped him. That's from them fighting.
Cool. Well, you know you're in Louisiana during hurricane season whenever you got to put a utility trailer on top of your trampoline. But you're gonna drift to Cuba.
I know.
Get it cranked. Hey, that thing runs better on gas than water. You know that, huh? Get it running, dinosaur.
Come catch the boat, fat boy.
I'll be there tomorrow.
Already using the gas. To your left, see it?
Come on, go.
Right there.
I hit it.
Yeah, took off over there, went back there.
Back up, don't. Put me back in the plug at. Because he might go stop, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a turtle. See how the bubbles were spaced apart?
Mm-hmm.
Like they have two in the back? Dude, that's a turtle.
You hit it, that time we're gonna turn and went to the right.
Back up though?
Back where you, right around.
I know I hit, I felt it. I felt it on the gas. There you go. I don't even back up. There ain't nothing on here, no. I ain't even got a, it ain't tight.
Nothing but empty hooks so far. That's part of what makes catching turtles so cool is it builds character because you got a lot of empty hooks. Stay with us.
Back up. Ain't nothing new.
Tell the folks at home what kind of setup you got going on here.
Number 48 nylon, and you got a 8/0 hook. We just tied it to a tree with a slip knot where he can't pull it out. And then bait, we baiting with shads today, but best bait to me is catfish bellies because it stays longer on the hook. I mean, you could use eels, hardheads, polywollies, perch, anything that they'll eat in the water. I mean, but I've caught them on lamp eels. Something that like the eel and the catfish belly, they got the skin, so it stays longer on the hook. I mean, and then you also got to think the little fish, the crabs, that all plays in effect because you bait them up early, they'll pull it out. Right there, though. Nut. Nut.
We got an invasive species on an invasive species. Man, that's junk, bro. Man, that's junk, and that's probably an invasive species crawling on my arm right there.
It's invasive to your body, that's what it is.
Yeah, it don't belong. I wish I could get it there. There you go. Got an invasive species crawling on my arm. Invasive species on an invasive species. Welcome to Louisiana. Well, we just ran the last line. Didn't catch any turtles, but it's all good. Still had a good time. You know, that's what makes fishing and hunting and any other outdoor activity unique, because most of the time you come out, you don't catch anything, you don't kill anything, unless it's like duck hunting or, you know, fishing with a fishing pole. But things like this, a lot of times you don't catch anything. And I think those kind of things build character, makes you a better person because you appreciate the times where you do get something. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video right there. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time on Falling Tide TV.